This is what my topic. I want to talk about this no jumper and how they get involved a lot with the brick baby and trial and dirt behind all this. I want y'all to listen to this one, man.
All right, we going live. 3, 2, 1. All right, one this time. Welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News today, Wednesday, April 30th, tax day. Get those in.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Flacco,
Yo,
who do we have the pleasure of bringing today's headlines to the people with?
it's people they already know, man. You feel me? It's Snuggy, not Snooky,
Period.
and and Sus, man. You feel me? Now I'm not Lush, so I'm not about to say
A bunch of
Big Sus,
a bunch of hootenanny.
Big Sus,
I can say my
six-figure
own
sus.
intro, nigga. It's Big Face Gerber, the bitch splurger. Why you wanna call me the
facts,
Silver
man.
Surfer? Big Face Gerber, man. It's 6-figure sus and all of the above, man. Hella Keller till she give me the challenge. I'm blind till she pay my fine.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm just cooling, man. We got Snooky here with us today. You feel me? We got my boy Flack. You feel me? Josh in the cut. And we just another day. What day is it? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's a cool
Big
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
man. The
Man,
week
got the
almost
big face
over.
Cartier.
The week almost over.
Look, no,
Over.
no, bro, guess what, right?
Because they was doing a whole lot of talking yesterday. They was saying you was suspended, all
see.
type of stuff.
No, see,
That's
bro,
so cap.
no, see, no, listen.
Suspended is crazy.
I was listening, and they were talking about after the Kelpie situation.
Mm-hmm.
Lush was like, "Oh, y'all suspended him," and Adam was like, "We ain't really suspended. We were still
Shit.
trying to figure
I
out
was
if like
suspended, nigga.
you know."
I was definitely suspended. That's a fact.
Well, according to Adam, he was like trying to figure out if he still wanted to have you here after the Kelpie shit because I guess there were threats of him being sued or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's why me and you was beefing it too, because you was up here acting scary as fuck. You feel me?
Well,
I was
I was
cool
being-
now.
Yeah.
You was up here acting scary as fuck. Like,
well-
you still gonna be on camera? I gotta sit across him. He was terrified.
Oh,
No,
my
He was
God.
terrified.
No,
He
no,
was
no,
terrified.
No.
We just gonna keep it a buck, y'all.
No,
I
it
fuck with
wasn't
Flacco
that, though.
now. That nigga
But-
was terrified.
But that wasn't it though. It was somebody else who was in the room was selling wolf tickets, saying they were gonna like come up back here for me, right? You feel me?
They
It's
didn't
like
do
that,
shit.
right?
They didn't do it then.
And that was where I was like, "What's going on?" Right? Feel me? You know. But then, like a year later, we found out that that person is a buster. So
He just tried to flip it on the other nigga. Crazy. No, when I first got up here, me and Flacco used to have it was like a cold war. Like Flacco was beefing with me, but I didn't know he was beefing with me. He was like beefing with me to HR. I didn't
Not the HR.
no, wait, pause,
Not the
pause.
HR.
Wait.
I didn't know he
Wait,
was beefing with
wait,
me. I thought
but
I was
pause,
just
bro.
talking shit on camera. And then when
That's
the
not
camera
true.
go off, he'll be like, "That was a great episode." And then he'll text Josh like,
But Josh
"This
can
nigga
tell.
talking
Nah,
really
wait, Josh.
crazy
Nah,
as
be
fuck."
real, Josh. Wait,
That's
pause.
what happened, nigga.
Wait, the pause though. Josh.
You know Josh not about to help you.
No,
He's gonna tell the truth,
Wait,
and it's not your
of
truth.
course. No. Look, Josh. You have my permission to speak about every conversation we've ever had about sus. Have I ever complained to you about suspect?
You have never filed a formal complaint during any of our HR meetings, no. That being said,
What? Okay.
you definitely felt a certain type of way about being on camera with him after Kelpie. You were scared.
Fact.
Hold on.
That's not true.
It is.
Y'all have formal HR meetings
Josh,
up
we
here?
never had a conversation
It's
about
just
suspect
facts.
and Kelpie.
It's because I was extra
Maybe
aggressive
not about
around that
Kelpie,
time.
but you
I had the messages, right?
It wasn't about
Yeah.
Kelpie. I'm gonna explain it. It was because I'm always me, right? And a lot of people can't tell if I'm gonna fight or if I'm just being extra and I'm just being a little aggressive and passionate. You feel me? And with him, he couldn't tell if it was gonna go from. He said if he did that to Kelpie, we don't know what the fuck he'll do to me. He might do that to me.
No, but Josh is
Right.
capping though. I have the messages though.
He wasn't capping.
But we never
Josh,
talked about
Josh
Kelpie.
didn't even tell me. It was somebody else who was there who told me. Josh
Yeah.
never told
No,
me.
Lush though, right?
Josh just confirmed,
Yeah.
but he never told me.
Yeah.
Somebody else did. That's
Yeah.
how I know it's fact.
You never said...
No, Lush was capping. No,
I'm trying to remember.
it was
now.
about the guy who was right, and I say, "Yo, are we sure we have the situation under control?" It was never about Kelpie. It was somebody who was claiming that they were gonna come back and bullshit like that.
He trying to blame it on You
No,
trying
I mean, real.
we
No,
gonna say
listen.
his name for you.
No,
You trying to blame it on the nigga who handed me my watch after the couple shit.
But he
That's
was
who we
popping it,
trying
though.
to blame it on.
Oh.
That's who we trying to blame
But he
it
was
on.
popping it. No,
Mm-mm.
But
Don't
again,
let him do that,
Josh-
love. Don't let him do that, Josh.
no, Josh.
That's who he's trying to.
I don't remember.
Me
you
and Josh
having-
never had no conversation about suspect.
You said you didn't want to sit on camera with him.
because of the ODM Slim shit afterwards, and it was for like that week. I said was yo.
And yeah, you're right. It was a week. It was a week where you said you did not want to be on camera with suspect. You didn't tell me it was because of anything else.
Hell no, we don't want.
Okay, so what did you recently having to be suspended have to do with the back
No,
Kelpie? It's just
no,
like
I was
adding
never
up.
suspended for the new shit. We're just talking about
okay.
the suspended for the couple
Yeah,
shit.
no,
I was never
okay.
suspended for the new shit.
Wait though,
I didn't do shit.
and Lush said that though, like on camera though, Snuggie. Like Lush said that this was for the old stuff, not for the new stuff.
Okay, my bad. I just
Yeah,
missed that
nah,
part.
It was the old shit.
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah, nah, but I mean, after that, I didn't give a fuck. You feel me? I was mad at first, for sure. I was like, I'm not fucking with this nigga Flacco. But over time, you feel me? I was like, I don't care. I fuck with Flacco. He cool. We don't have no discourse in this moment. But early on, for sure. But the problem is that when I would go hard on him on camera, and Josh can confirm, after I would go hard on him on camera, he could be like, that was a great episode. Do that again.
But
he
I
really,
told Josh
really
that, though.
wasn't feeling it, though. No, really wasn't feeling it.
No.
That's what came out to me. Somebody told me, like, he's
No,
not
but I
really
told
feeling
Josh
when you
that,
be
though.
when you be grilling him. But
Yeah.
I'm like, he be telling me it was a great episode.
Right.
no, but I told Josh though, yo,
He could have just told me, like, hey, gang, you
Yeah.
be going too hard on me, calling me fat and shit, like, can you
Yeah.
chill?
Yeah.
And I'd have been like, all right. Because he never told me that.
No.
So you
It would
just
be
kept
like,
doing
great
it.
episode. And I'd be like, all right, I'm going to do that shit
No,
again.
but I
That's what was happening.
no, but I told Josh though we have the best show on the network. It was when that happened. I said, yo, at least for a week, are we sure this is under you feel me control? You feel me,
Mhm.
right? But like it wasn't like yo, like it should be canceled type shit. You feel me, right?
Mhm.
Now though, I do have some plights with how it was painted in terms of the show being canceled itself, because I felt like I got the butt of the stick there.
You was
Right.
doing a lot of you was doing
Well,
a lot of
it
bullshit around
listen.
them days, though, Fly.
Yeah.
You was doing bullshit.
I can talk about. Listen, Russell, look, right, bro. I low-key kind of wish though, like there was like a camera in those meetings so that people could see, bruh, that it was not me saying, "Yo, let's cancel it." No, it was people expressing how things were going. The show was not performing up to schedule, blah blah. For me, right? If things needed to change, right? But it got painted as I was like the one who was like starting off all the meetings, and I was the one. No, bro, people were coming to me saying, "Yo, the show ain't performing as scheduled. What can be changed? Blah blah blah." Right? But like,
And he said, I want my own show.
21-time nominated Grammy Award winner Dwight Yoakam, the Cosmic Roundup and Rodeo Tour with the Mavericks in
And what ended up happening was he was being messy, and I didn't even know that I was going to potentially get a show. He called me and was like, word is you about to get a show, don't let them push Gina on you. That's what happened. And that you was being messy back then.
No,
we can't
wait,
act like you wasn't, gang. You was being messy. That's what was happening, bro. I don't know if you used to working in an environment like this.
But it wasn't messy to me, right?
This is like The Office, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And you know how it get. If you've been a black woman, especially a black person working in the office, you know exactly how it get. As soon as some discourse, even you could really take race as exempt. This is just how office shit work. Some shit go on in the office, a motherfucker say something behind somebody back, and then a nigga get a text them and like, what the whoop just said, you was with the whoop
The
during the lunch
professional
break.
emails.
And they get real messy and shit like
Yeah.
this.
No, but
he
like-
was being messy. He was talking
but
too
like-
much. But that's Flacco's problem, though. He was saying
But
shit
like-
that I didn't even know.
like right,
Yeah.
no, here, right. But like, bro, like, I seen it though as we looking out, right? For example, right? I told Josh, yo, I don't want the new show with I think Babylon, right?
I remember that
if
night.
that-
You was pushing for that shit, Josh. We
No,
need
wait
you.
though.
He was pushing
No.
for that damn show with Babylon,
No,
nigga.
wait though.
Hard.
No.
To get away,
No.
to get off of the
No.
show with me and Gina, you was like,
No.
nigga, Babylon.
I told Josh though that I don't want a
Shut
new
up, Bubble
show,
Man.
right? I don't want a new show if that means that they won't have a show. I said, yo, I will do the new show if it's a guarantee that Suspect and them would still have their own shit.
Right.
But that was still you abandoning them.
Facts.
You had a show.
Facts. That was your show.
Mm.
But
That
y'all
was your
came
show.
to me and told me, bro, stuff need to change.
That don't mean get a new
jump
ship.
ship.
That don't mean get a new ship
means
and let the
Y'all
other two figure
suggested
it
that.
out.
Come on, Josh,
No.
y'all bullshitting now, bro.
You
Absolutely
suggested
not.
that.
That's what you're suggesting.
Oh
You
my
suggested
God.
I'm gonna just start a new show.
Oh my God.
We are telling you to focus on the again. This was like the second.
But y'all
opportunity.
asked me, yo, should we
This is
change
the
the
second
co-host?
round.
I said no. I would just do my own shit instead of changing up the co-host on this shit because I want them to still have their shit. And that was a conversation of, yo, who should we bring in? And I said, again, instead of changing up the co-host here, let me just have my own shit.
Hell no.
You were jumping ship.
You was on some grimy shit back then, for sure, for sure. You wasn't this
Because
cool how
I ain't
you
want to
is now.
change up the host
At all.
on the
You was on
show.
some bullshit.
Because you didn't want to be doing your
That's
show
why
that
he-
you
that's
were.
why he low-key
that you already
smiling.
had.
Yeah,
You were
Guys,
jumping
y'all
ship.
told me things
Smiling.
need to change.
Then change. Yes.
And y'all
Yes,
threw out
help-
names to come on the show.
Talk to the co-host to help change it. You
You know,
could.
they threw out names to come on the show.
I would have respected. I wouldn't
More
have been
people.
mad if you would have called
No,
me.
it was the
dynamic.
people. No,
Look,
y'all. No, bro,
I
wait,
could
wait,
fully
wait,
respect if a nigga wants
Yeah.
a new lineup and you call me like, "Hey, gang, we might be going a different direction." Even if it's not your idea, they came to me saying X, Y, and Z. It might be you. We might need to switch a lineup.
Yeah.
Not, nigga, you finna get a new show, nigga. Don't let them put Gina on you. Click.
Wait,
That's what happened, nigga.
wait. The question,
Are
right?
you denying that?
Well, here, a question,
All
right?
right, that's all I
Right?
wanna know.
No, wait. What's better though? Wait. Right? Wait though. Again, right? What's better though? Right? Saying, yo, I'm not gonna change up my co-host because again, that means that they won't have their own show. So hence, I'm gonna just leave, and they can have their own shit. Because again, if I would have said, yo, hey, bruh, I agreed to like the co-host being changed. Now guess what? They don't have a show now. And now guess what? I'm the bad guy. I'm the piece of shit.
But Flacco, what ended up happening anyways?
But that's my point
All
though,
the shows
is
got canceled
Right?
because it didn't work.
Yeah.
and that's
And
my
it put
point
more
though.
strain on them because you got an extra show that's
Now we have to do a
also
whole
not
other
doing
show.
shit.
On the same day. Just
Facts.
later now.
Facts.
You just made things harder.
But
for
y'all
no
asked me
reason.
to change
Everybody.
shit up. And I said, bro, I don't want to remove niggas from the show. I'm just go ahead and do my own shit. Because again, I was trying to be
That
You-
nigga.
I
You get yourself off the show is removing people from the show. What are you
He
talking
was making
about?
silent
How
moves.
though?
He was on some Cold War shit. He was making
Listen.
silent behind the back
No.
moves, nigga. And I didn't even know that I was supposed to supposedly get a show, nigga. You the one who told me. That was like some Josh Adam background shit that I had no clue of. And it
Okay.
was just like
'Cause I
shit in the
requested
wind
that, though.
that's not stable yet.
Yeah.
And I was now
Because I said, right, bro, like, I
aware.
don't want to do my own thing if that means that their opportunities will get taken away. Meaning this, okay?
Mhm.
Again,
But ultimately,
I think
the names were thrown out there.
I think you're choosing that route right
and
now.
also, what needs to get acknowledged,
no,
Flacco,
ask them. No, wait, though.
you
What
didn't
is the
have
route, though?
it didn't matter what your opinion was on this, regardless.
But y'all literally said, yo.
Your opinion on this did
bringing
not matter
these
whether
people
there would be a
and you-
show or not.
What happened?
Your show mattered. You
Yeah.
having a show was completely dependent on how it performed.
Right.
And
But y'all told me to change up
you were
the
in an
host. I
existing-
said, let me just do
You were in an existing show that was
Yeah.
not performing. Your idea was to leave rather than fix it, to start another show that did not perform.
That nigga pulled a KD.
Because y'all
That
asked me
nigga pulled a
to,
KD.
no, because they asked me to change up the host on that show, and I didn't want to change up the host
No, so instead you started something else, and both the things failed.
because I didn't want to say, "Hey, bruh, y'all are off the show."
They was gonna build
Let's
a
go.
team around you, and you said, "Nah, GM, fuck that. I'm going to a whole new city, nigga, where they
Because
already
that
got a
would mean
player."
that y'all would get off the show, and I didn't want that. Because bro, I don't want to be the reason why somebody
But you were.
loses
You were.
an
You ended up
opportunity.
still
You
being the
were.
reason.
Y'all still
But
had
you
your own
were.
show, though.
Reason,
Rather
though.
than fixing the show you're on, you jumped ship and both shows failed.
Ooh.
You were.
But
the
if
reason.
fixing it means
we
that I
had
got to
to
remove
scramble.
niggas from a show, I don't want to.
Look, we had to
Then you
scramble
failed.
to find a new co-host,
You
and then
failed.
you brought the other
and
co-host
then
back
you brought
line and it
Lush
didn't
on,
work.
and the thing was just doomed to fail. Like, it never picked up again.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Wait, pause. I'm not responsible for Lush comment on. Y'all cut that out.
Oh
bro.
my God! Are
That's
you
cap.
kidding me?
Y'all cut
Oh,
that
I
out.
want you guys to
bro.
have your own thing. I want to be able to do that. You should have just stayed, dumbass.
Facts.
Y'all wanted me to stay but change up the host. And I said, I'm not changing up the host.
And
Why?
instead you failed.
I just want to make a
Okay.
You
point
failed twice.
that Flacco is cheesing why he's saying that. He know it. Like, he
Exactly.
know it.
Because I was right,
He know
though.
it.
You can see
No. Wait till he's confessing that's the
He was
case,
doing
though.
some sleazeball shit. He
Wait till
just
he's
was.
confessing that's the case, though. He's saying, we told you to change it up. I'm saying, I don't want to change up the host on the show. Why? Because, again, I'll be a fucking nigga telling niggas, hey, yo, y'all off the show. Here's new niggas coming in. Opposed to saying, yo, this is their show.
Mhm.
I'm just do my other show.
But then
But
you took one grimy path for another grimy path by calling me and saying, nigga, I think you finna get your. He didn't say, nigga, I think you finna get. I'm just saying, he was like, yeah, like word is some you finna get your own show, pick your own cast, don't let them push Gina on you. So you chose to not take one grimy path to just go
But
choose
she
another.
too though. Wait,
Because it's like, all
though.
right.
But she too though.
So
I was told
it's
we're also
levels.
getting her own show.
It's levels to it, right?
Yes, sir.
So clearly, you're in the meeting and they're talking about stuff that he's not even in the room about. So
Yeah.
clearly, it's some ranking here. You're over it, right?
And to be honest,
So,
really quickly,
mhm.
the only reason this meeting is happening is because he's trying to get a new show already.
No.
He's
Oh.
This is not
And you
even-
gotta
that's not-
remember that he
Wait.
don't want to be on camera with me because the
doesn't
Kelpie
want to
shit
do that
happened.
anymore. He wants to do something
No.
else. That's why we're having the combo in the first place.
Facts.
Wait though.
Remember the
See?
Kelpie shit happening the same time.
So-
That's cap.
you're just trying to
No,
disguise.
they are the ones who initiated the meeting.
No,
Look,
we have the
about the
meeting,
show
and
not
then
performing.
rather than you starting a new show, again,
Sure.
fix what you're on.
Right.
Y'all told me to remove people and I won't do it. Why? Because
Okay.
again,
And again, you
But
showed us
you're
why
trying-
you shouldn't have a show.
And
I
then,
want to be the bad guy.
and then,
proved it.
Yeah.
and then you're also trying to disguise the fact of, oh, well, they had their own show, but they still not in the rooms knowing what's going on, and you're the one that's technically over it.
Ah,
Facts.
Yeah, and
you
you're
are
the
making
one
us
that's
privy
over
to
it.
everything that's happening.
Literally, they can't even make.
what? Yeah, right. Nah, bro. Listen, bro. I just knew, bro, that again, if I had two choices of saying, yo, remove people from a show that they're currently on, I just didn't want to do that.
Okay, but you have ranking over it, so it's like if they don't even have
was your
all
show.
the facts, they don't even have all the facts to make a smart decision to even make the show even better. They don't know. You're the one that's in the room, and you're just like, you know what?
And he's
it's your
telling
show.
me, good job.
Figure it out.
Good episode at the end when I'm getting into it with
Right.
him. He's telling me, so he's enforcing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that
like,
this,
keep
that
acting
this
like
is
this.
fire.
Keep
Fuck the
doing
show.
this.
That
Listen,
this is fire.
hey.
And then he go to them and he like, I don't really want to even be sitting across
No,
from that
they
nigga, and I
initiated
think I
the
wanna
show
be
was not
there.
performing
He
well.
acting like that manager that be like, yeah,
Yeah.
do it this way, and then when
Yeah.
your boss call you in,
I
almost in a
didn't. I
fight.
told him to do
didn't
it
say
like that. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
But
didn't
that's
tell him
not
to do
true,
that.
though.
That's exactly what happened.
Is they initiated the conversation because the show was not doing well, according to them.
I
Okay.
mean, according to the numbers.
And they wanted change. And I said the change has to come with me leaving because I'm not removing niggas from a show. That would look crazy. You feel me? But then, right, you know.
Yeah.
And then he called the niggas on the shit, told him, you didn't even tell me like what was going, like he
Because
didn't.
that's what I
He didn't
requested, though.
discourse the whole climate of the conversation. You just told me
Because
you
that's
might
what I
be getting
requested,
the
though,
show.
right? It's like I'm not going to leave unless I know for sure they're going to do their own shit. You
Right.
feel me? And once I got that guarantee, I said, well, I did my job, right? Like, you feel me? Right?
Yeah.
As long as I can guarantee that me
He ain't
leaving,
give a fuck. He ain't give a fuck
Yeah,
if we
he
had
did.
no goddamn show.
Like he has like some type of
He ain't go fuck.
He don't give a shit.
but
He didn't give a fuck if we
He
had
that
no
was a
damn
bully
show.
bankrupt nigga.
He only acting like he can't because the camera's playing.
He ain't give a fuck.
No, but that's why I told him behind the scenes, though.
Hell
It's
no.
I'm not
okay.
leaving.
If you
honest.
wanted to make sure that we got them jobs, you wouldn't have called me and said, don't let them push Gina on you. You would
No.
have said, make sure you and Gina get y'all show together because shit might be going bad and neither y'all might not have a show.
Right.
No, but
That's what you would tell somebody if
No.
you're trying to help them.
the point was this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is when again, right? When we got here, is they sort of like picked who they wanted to do the show together with, right?
Right.
Right? So hence, if right,
No,
what?
you put that roster together.
No.
You wanted to have a show with Gina,
Mm.
and you guys both landed on Almighty as a co-host.
Facts.
That is not.
To be
that's
fair, if you
what
ask
happened.
Gina,
100% true.
wait though, right?
That's a fact.
Here. To be fair, if you ask Gina, our show idea was an IG live talent show.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess like somewhere it got lost through like translation.
I think it lost its
right? And
Okay. You came in here fresh.
did I?
Yeah, you came in here fresh today. You got the fit check.
Yo, bro, they were on you
I know,
by
right?
Travis Ford.
I thought I looked
I
like
think
a
they're
Jewish.
trolling you.
Do I look like a Jewish tax
I
attorney?
think they're trolling you.
Well, who?
Yeah, they gotta be trolling me, right?
Who?
I'm
Travis
buggy as
Ford?
fuck.
They're trolling the fuck out you right now.
No,
What?
they were like
No,
Travis Ford came there because of
No,
you.
I'm not. I'm not trolling him.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to link with Travis. I didn't know that he was gonna bring the entire East Side of South Central.
Man, yeah, you did. That's his track record.
I didn't know he was gonna be like 800.
Wait, don't
deep,
you-
That nigga said he didn't know he was gonna bring the whole East Side, Josh.
But
What the fuck he do last week?
bruh, I mean,
Bring the whole East Side.
Wait, so was it friendly? 'Cause I
History
thought
would
they
show-
said-
no, it's friendly. It's
History
friendly.
would show that he
Friendly.
bring 100
Oh,
niggas. when
they
he
painted
pull
it
up.
as niggas were looking for you.
Yeah,
Nah, not
it's
looking
the
for him like
homies,
that, but
fool,
they was
like,
looking for
homies.
him. It was 100
It's
niggas.
homies. I moved like a, you feel me, like a mafia boss, bro.
So
Like,
wait, so
That
what's
was
the game?
the sloppiest mob I ever seen in my life.
That's the sloppiest
mafia
So-
family
so-
ever. Them
Not
niggas
crazy.
all going to jail, nigga.
Wait, Paul. Wait, but
They-
I thought you were from
Oh my god,
Bro,
bro, he's
fuck.
being it's a joke.
the Clemson
He
Street.
wasn't being
Christ.
literal, bro. Come on.
No,
I know you can grasp this.
No, he said I moved like a mafia boss. So
I
I'm
know
assuming.
he's not being literal.
bro, I was not being literal. Thank-
Jesus.
Sus, thank you, bro.
Alright,
I
so
love
why
you,
did he
but
come in for
Christ.
you then?
No, I
For a
was.
music video, for some business, like what was it that made him?
We were discussing a deal for the Dosh Network, and then I went outside and got stripped and beat within an inch of my life. That's what happened.
Oh my
No, Lush. No, come
No.
on. No, what's the actual reason
No,
why?
no, no,
he
no.
came
I
in?
had Travis coming. I was like,
For a Dosh Network.
no, nothing to
Okay.
do with Dosh
Okay.
Network. Like I was gonna, I had him coming to do some new shit. You feel me? Like I was gonna bring. I was told last week, Remo was like, look, bring Travis. Every once in a while, fuck with Travis and shit. You feel me? Just he can't be 100 deep.
Wait,
Right.
With
Feel me?
pause.
Like-
No, now he's passing the buck right now. You see that?
Wait.
No. I'm not blaming Remo. I'm not
He
blaming
pulled the
Remo.
Flacco.
I'm not fucking
No.
blaming
Put some
Remo.
shit Flacco just did 10
I'm
minutes
not.
ago.
No.
Okay.
I'm not blaming
Because,
Remo.
bro, if y'all could see like the meetings, it'll be crazy. Wait, pause. So
Yeah,
and
'cause
he
I'm
was
new to
here,
the universe.
Here for the news.
I had him coming, right?
Basically,
To-
the
to do
nigga
news.
pulled up with 100 niggas always, and then the last time he pulled up with 100 niggas,
Yeah.
they was in the back
For
still,
an interview.
I was gonna sit down with him and his
still in merch
boy
and shit.
Blue Cinco.
Shout out to the main streets though.
Okay.
Was
Now,
it on-
Niggas.
now
on the schedule
now
already?
it's making sense why Adam said what he said yesterday.
Wait, what? Wait.
No,
I'm confused.
yeah, I don't know, like I don't
Okay.
look. I've had quite a morning, Flacco.
No, fact.
All right.
Did you like
And
schedule it with Remo, with Laura?
this ain't even like the crazy
Apparently,
shit that
HR
happened.
been
to me.
on his ass.
This
today.
ain't
He
even-
been
this-
doing bullshit.
Wait, say it
He
again.
was. I said HR was on his ass today. 'Cause he was
HR is
doing
on my-
bullshit.
No,
He was
honestly,
doing bullshit though, nigga. When I pulled up, it was 100 niggas, and I had to grab the woo wop, because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck going on
There
down
was
here. It's
100?
niggas, hella
how
niggas,
deep? How deep?
Is
Listen,
this the same whoop wop for Brandon or no?
a lot. Yeah, a
Oh,
lot.
damn.
Nigga,
Okay.
I pull it because I'm like, I don't know these, and it's early, so I'm not expecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Remember
I
that
don't
day
know
though?
what's cracking out?
You came and there was a woo wop that was the most woo wops I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell these niggas.
I'll say this.
I ain't
You better
never
tell
seen
these
something
niggas
before,
what
my
I'm telling
nigga.
these niggas. I pull up with some
Just-
big
just-
woo wop
just-
shit that
just-
looks as big as Flacco, nigga.
just to spare
I ain't never
myself.
seen no shit like that before,
hold
bro.
on, hold on.
Alright, and I was dolo.
Hold up.
And I was dolo.
Just to spare myself for you lied to me Lush moment.
Yeah.
This is kind of my fault.
Yes.
Sure.
This is my fault, but I did not know that it was gonna.
So it was an
manifest in a
interview,
way.
but
I
okay.
thought, yeah. Look, I had Travis coming through. I got confused about the timing. You feel me? I didn't realize.
Did you have Laura put it in?
No, because I don't.
schedule?
No. I
Okay.
didn't. You feel, I didn't like. I didn't.
He did not.
Did you have Josh
I
know
didn't-
that he was coming for
I
the
didn't,
interview?
I didn't do the proper protocol. You
Nobody
feel me?
knew that he was
Like
coming in for
I didn't do the proper protocol. You
Okay.
feel me? It is
No,
what it
facts.
is. You
It
feel
was
me?
a mistake.
Cause I pull up,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
niggas all
Yeah,
out this
not that big of
motherfucker,
a
and I'm
deal,
like,
bro.
all
It's
right.
not. It's a mistake.
And I didn't
and
recognize him either.
It's a mistake. It won't happen again. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
What it is me
Yeah.
trying to be helpful to people, and then like.
If I would have came with 100 niggas outside, I would have called the police before even come in.
Wow.
I've been real with niggas, bro. You feel me?
Not you would have called the police.
but
Hey,
I have
Now, I
PTSD.
know if
They might have
Flacco
been
invite me
called.
somewhere.
I got.
Oh, come on.
I caught a fade with somebody this morning already. Like I
Oh,
got
where?
a crazy morning.
Wait.
I got a crazy morning.
What the
with
fuck you got
with one of
going
my
on?
partners,
Who?
Lil Smokey.
Why?
You feel me?
Smokey, I know.
No, Baby Smokey. You don't know Baby Smokey.
Why though?
Because because he was drunk, like, and had been scontaed out all night.
Okay.
You feel me? And then, like, was wilding, and fools were trying
Where?
to control him. You feel me? Like,
At your crib?
No, my neck of the woods.
Okay.
And you feel me? I caught a fade this morning, so I started off the day catching a fade. You feel me?
Wait, did he beat you up?
Nah.
Okay.
He looked fine.
Yeah.
Well, no. He has
Black
like
eye.
yeah.
He looked fine.
Yeah.
Well, he has black eye, but okay.
Bro, he's white.
Oh yeah.
Nigga,
That's true.
if
Right?
you
If you can
pinch-
get punched here,
Nigga, same with me.
Yeah,
Nigga, if
you
you
get one, right?
pinch me
Because
too
I'm on
hard,
shit.
I lose.
I'm on shit right now. I wanted to fight somebody. You feel me? Like,
wait, so like you like picked on a guy because you
no,
wanted
I
to
didn't
fight?
pick on him. He was being crazy and out of pocket with one of the other homies, and I intervened. Bro sucker punched me, and then I hit him. You feel me? And then it got broken up.
Are you and him cool now?
Yeah.
Man, Lush, I'm proud of you, man. You're not taking no more. Listen, Lush, listen, bro.
This
There's a lot, Lush.
Flacco said, Lush, I'm proud of you, man.
Because Lush has been a butt of a joke for so long. That's why he said, I'm done playing with you
said,
niggas
"Fuck
now,
this
bro.
shit."
I'm done playing.
I'm
Hey,
done
I
playing with you
feel you.
motherfuckers,
No
bro. It's
cap.
not happening no
like
more,
I
bro.
said,
Feel me, man?
first nigga I catch in person,
So,
I'm
like,
like, mama, I'm setting an example.
So, to be honest,
I'm setting an example.
Oh,
First
bro.
nigga
I
say
ain't gonna lie to
anything,
y'all, you
nigga,
feel
I'm
me?
setting
First
an
running nigga
example.
you catch.
I'm saying that I hope a nigga say something to me, and I'm going to set the coldest demo. The coldest demo.
so yeah, I had.
Please bother me.
Antoine
Please bother me, nigga. On my mama. And niggas think that shit a game, bro.
Oh,
I ain't been caught that shit in real life yet.
Oh,
I be outside
man.
every day. Nigga ain't caught me that shit yet. Man, I'm gonna grab a nigga up so swift on my mama. I'm telling you. Hey, man, but look, I think though, bro, that people watch this shit and get it real misconstrued up here. And I think for everybody, people watch this shit. Look at these two niggas. What is going?
Because what happened is exactly what I said happened.
Yeah, what?
Lush put this on Remo that he invited.
Oh,
him on, and
Remo on
I didn't-
bullshit.
he was
It's not
Remo
Remo's
said, no, the
fault.
fuck I did.
It's
No,
not-
the fuck I did.
It's not Remo's fault. It's, you know what's so funny? Is
Them
'cause
niggas both got the text.
no, we in the chat, but
Not these niggas got the text. I'm crying,
y'all gotta.
bro.
Hey, guess what, fool?
I'm crying, bro.
This shit was like, what a crazy morning. I literally caught a fade at 7 a.m. You feel
Wait,
me?
pause.
Like,
Why was you outside at 7 a.m.?
bruh, it
Nigga,
don't
this is
matter.
Lush. He wasn't outside. He's
Don't
still
matter.
outside from the night before.
Really?
Bro, I'm
fuck?
thugging. What the
Tuesday
fuck
night.
you think?
Yeah, this is Lush.
I'm thugging. What the fuck you
And you
think?
drove here?
I'm high off that Abigail. I'm smoking that Lily. You feel me? Like,
Wait,
all this-
wait,
my
pause.
bitch calling me. Hold on,
Okay.
You're on
baby,
live.
I'm on the news. What's up?
This is crazy. Lush lived like a 20-year-old YN.
All right.
Man, you good, Lush?
Oh
Yeah,
my
fool.
God.
Yeah, I
Lush
just
still
wanted-
live like he
You good?
22, bro.
Yeah, cause look,
I
fool.
swear to God.
What's
It's an
that?
ice pack, fool.
This nigga
Oh,
thought it was
shit.
drugs.
Yeah.
I thought it was a vape.
Oh my mama, that nigga thought he pulled out a
That's the
big
biggest vape
ass
I've ever
thing
seen.
of drugs.
That's
I was
a vape?
crying. He said, well,
Hey,
what
hey,
is that?
hey, suspect. You know, I always try to respect you and you're my brother, but I'm gonna smoke a cigarette in here, bro. I'm sorry,
Do
bro.
your thing, bro.
Yeah, man. He's stressed, man.
Clearly.
I had your back yesterday, dog.
I appreciate that.
I had your back yesterday. They was all on my top. They said I'd glaze you.
I appreciate
Oh
that,
yeah.
bro. I
Okay,
appreciate that, bro.
Why don't we get
Brandon-
into that?
Nigga can't even defend a nigga.
So get into that.
That shit gay.
Well, again, cause here that's rare. So niggas will surprise when a co-host was defending another co-host. You feel me? So
Bro, I be defending Lush up here. I be talking shit, but I defend Lush
Yeah,
up
yeah,
here all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
You'll
but all the
defend me.
time.
You'll defend me while calling me a
Yeah,
crackhead.
I'll call him shit, but
Yeah.
I'm defending him. But
Like-
I'm
Yeah,
still,
but here
you know
the
what I'm
niggas
saying?
listen, right?
I
Listen.
defend Lush all the
Suspect doesn't
time.
want the world to know that he really
Yeah.
I
fucks with
defend
me.
Lush all the
Like,
time.
like this
Nah, I'm
fool
not
actually
one of
loves
those.
me, dog.
I'm not
Like,
one of
yeah.
those. Like I don't
No
know, but I
jumper,
fuck
though?
with Lush.
Yeah,
These are like my
Brand-
actual friend
Brandon
here.
was
This is like
trying
my-
to say
yeah,
Lush
our
is your
family, yeah.
daddy. He put you through
Nah,
private
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
no
school.
I'm
jumper?
your father, apparently. That
Yeah.
was. I knew you're gonna lose your mind.
That-
When the
that's how
nigga
much
said
he
I
was
went to
defending
private
you.
school, that
Yeah.
blew my mind. I was like,
okay.
damn, they're
He
giving
don't
me
gotta
new
even
knowledge.
worry about sus
Yeah.
no more.
I didn't even
because
know that
Whack
about
on-
myself.
I fuck with Brandon.
I
Brandon
was
cool
finna
as
say,
hell.
I'm like,
Whack on
okay.
him?
Whack is on Brandon's ass right now.
Oh
College,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Brandon tried to say
Really?
that
And he was
Wack was his mama and sassy.
Wait, let me
Reminded him
put
of his
Brandon
mother
and Wack
and his-
in a group chat real quick, man. Just to
All right, Louis Farrakhan, fucking save the day. Fucking like no. Hey, also, hey Snuggie, did you feel like you like that he was kind of like on your bumper a little bit too much yesterday? He was just like
She was here?
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why you was getting to it. It was in person.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I ain't really getting to him because nothing he was saying really applied to me. I was just irritated because I'm like, I'm a black woman and you're trying to generalize black women as a whole. It was kind of irritating.
That's basically what he did with me. He walked in here and Snuggy, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do I come across as the type of nigga who called niggas hard R's?
No.
The nigga came in here and said I called him a nigger. He sat right here and said I called him a nigger. And I was just so bewildered. Like, who the fuck is this nigga talking to?
Right.
And then the next sentence was some where you white. I'm white, nigga? You ain't never seen a light-skinned nigga before? I'm not mixed with nothing, gang. So that's why I was getting hot. Because you just came in here and insinuated, and then I was like, I did some little research.
I want to pause. Do you see how the gangster drivers really intimidate? My God, you know what I'm saying? No jumping, they don't give up a star confrontation. And then they supposed to be right now talking about the Rick Baby trial, but they are probably the reason that Rick Baby is on trial because Rick Baby started going live with Jumper and doing all this other crazy stuff that he was doing. So no Jumper really the cause of his problem. You know, well, it looked like they really started happening with that case until Brick man, you know what I'm saying, started coming on there.
You be on that Pan-African shit. You be on that black women hate shit. I'm like, I get it.
You can't be Pan-African and hate black women at the same time.
You don't like light-skinned people or black women, you out your mind out here. Yeah, he was definitely.
Yeah, because he was going so hard in. I was like, what race is us? I'm like, what race are you?
You fucking idiot. A nigga.
Oh, wait,
Lush can verify
that
this.
Sus was white?
Yes, that was the whole.
Last night?
No, not last night. That's what the whole
last night
spin
I
was
asked
before
him,
the
like,
camera went on.
What was the issue with the hard ER? I'm like, even if you was joking and you said the hard ER, I'm like, you're black.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's fuck.
Yeah, he black.
Nah, but like, I mean, like.
Lush, you ever met a fucking mixed person in my family, nigga?
Okay, in retrospect, do you feel like you might have had a bit of a more brash reaction than you would have wanted to?
No. Nigga, that shit happened tomorrow. I'm acting just like that. No. As a black person, don't ever insinuate that I'm less than anything that I am because I get the exact same prejudices when I go outside. That's why I have this problem, nigga. When your black ass walk down the street, nigga, the white woman, she clutch her purse and go across the street too. When I walk in stores, they follow me around that motherfucker too. Yeah. My whole life.
Right.
Nigga, I've been called hard R's by white people. I've been called all kind of shit. Just because I'm light skinned, that don't take away from, you know what I'm saying? So like, that was my whole point of, nigga, why I took that shit so serious. Like, bro, we not doing that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not a fan of you trying to insinuate that when you light skin, you go through that your whole life, and the same when you dark. They gonna call you African, they gonna call you African booty scratcher, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, ashy, all kind of shit. When you light skin, they love to insinuate that you not black, that you less than, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Little shit like that. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, I wasn't finna let you walk in here and play with me like that. Right. Absolutely not. And then once I said I didn't say it, it could have just been like, all right, my bad, I thought you said it. All right, boom. The nigga just he still to this day, he said it. He said nigger. And everybody in the room was like, no, he didn't. Josh was right here, Mikey was right here, and they was like, no, he didn't. We didn't hear that. What are you talking about?
Unless you were quoting like a Chappelle show line, I've never heard the word come out of your mouth other than that one time it slipped on the Reddit. And you were still like, you were quoting something.
I was literally, because it was around the same time when we was doing a little Travis Ford shit, and I'm like, them niggers is stealing. I'm making a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because Mikey was like, no, that's him. It wasn't that black person, it was another one. I was making a joke. Like, oh, they think these niggers in here stealing. I'm making a joke. I put on the accent, you know what I'm saying? Then that time,
that too.
It was still that kind of context, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm never just out here just niggers. Like, what are you talking about, bro? If you hear me say the hard R, I'm clearly insinuating some sort of joke, or you know what I'm saying? We're saying it in a playing way. The nigga just insinuated. I just got at him like I just called him a hard R, and everybody in here was like, we did not hear that.
Right.
What are you talking about? And he instead of saying my bad, the nigga was no, you said it. And then something like,
so he started doubling down.
Yeah, he doubled down on it. That's what had me tripping. Cause who the fuck are you talking to in here, nigga?
Oh, okay. Because he was giving that vibe when he be talking. It's like, he don't want to hear nothing. It's just like, I said what I said.
Condescending.
And he
as
started
fuck.
talking over you and stuff.
Condescending as a
Because
motherfucker. And he was being real
He
passive.
did cook you
aggressive.
yesterday though.
He was being
How he
passive
cooked me?
aggressive.
Go ahead.
No, about like y'all debate. You feel me? And he probably won, right? That debate, right?
I didn't see
What
nothing.
What was the debate? 'Cause I don't feel like I debated with him.
No.
No.
Oh, well then.
Well, are you talking about when he was asking her questions about her dating style and preferences and history?
No, like
He wasn't
how like
answering
black
it?
women. Well, again, according to him,
Cause
like
I ain't
black
got
women
four
would say-
baby daddies, and I'm just like,
No, look, here he would say like, okay, so like
You
y'all,
got kids?
I have one.
right?
Give me mom vibes.
Oh, thanks.
For sure.
Right? Like he would say like y'all would say, yo, I want a nigga with money, but then like when you look at the majority who got kids, they have kids with men who don't got money. So like it's kind of like, you know, he just seen that as hypocritical. Which I
See, I don't know.
So
I
that's
just,
insinuating that a human can't learn and
No.
can't learn from a past mistake and then have a new preference once they learn from a mistake. That's like saying, yeah, I was stealing when I was 12, but it's like, oh, now you don't want to steal no more, you a thief. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can do things as when you're
Yeah.
young and then you can get older and be like, I don't want to do that no more.
cause
But
it's
like,
like,
those requirements though are for the men that they're not attracted to. Meaning just this, okay? If it's a hood dude that she's attracted to, like she's fucking a nigga like the same night, right? Like right, like bread being rich don't matter. So I'm saying, like for the men with money, I just feel like
I feel like the issue with what he was saying was he was basically trying to insinuate that all black women have a whole bunch of different baby daddies, mismatched kids. No, yes he did. He said black women have 4 different broke baby daddies and then decide, oh, I want a rich nigga. First of all, any woman with sense, I don't want a rich nigga. I want a man with some money. It's a difference. I want a man with some money.
Though, are for men. Okay, but like those requirements are for men that you're not attracted to, and I feel like that was the point, right? For example, right?
No,
I don't think that's
when you
always
have
the truth.
when you have
Yeah.
options, when you have options, well, like I said, I can only speak for myself on this one. But when you have options, and if you are to a certain caliber, or if you even just look a certain look or whatever, you could pick and choose what type of man with money you want. If you have them type of options, I don't have to just get the first dude with some money that come my way. So that's why I'm saying, like, I didn't feel like he was referring anything towards me because I ain't got 4 different baby daddies. My baby daddy ain't broke. When I was pregnant, I ain't had to work. All type of stuff. So I'm like, that just don't apply. And to make it seem like all black women is going through a struggle, I know some black women, they got married, had their kids the right way, and they put up.
Yeah, but he ain't mean like all the. I feel like it's implied though that like I don't feel like nobody would think that 100% of black women
Right.
are right.
Because all black women ain't strong and independent. Like some of us are soft and feminine, and he started bringing up the nurses. Oh well, no, I know a nurse. That's what a broke meant because she won't control, of course.
And who cares what you know? That's not the majority of the world. You met everybody on the planet. I hate when people try to use that. I know you can't go off the minority. You gotta go off the majority, nigga. Like, what are you even? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. He just be. But what did he say though? Go
ahead.
Can we review that? He was popping it.
Oh, I like that part about you.
We gotta probably wait for Lush for that one because he was here too.
Yeah, right.
He was here.
Yeah, man. But like again, I feel like what and he was saying was don't have all this standard and all these requirements. Well, again, I'll learn my lesson in this, bro. Like whenever a girl even tells me some shit like, oh, I require this, I'm selling it, bro. That's just like white noise to me, bro. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face, right? Right. Because I recognize that, again, if you're truly her type, she's busting it down, she's fucking with no requirements, like whatsoever. So hence, if you know she's gonna fuck you if you're her type, then why would you feel like the need to spend money or do all this shit for her when, bro, look, again, bro, these women is fucking regardless, right?
Look, you are right in a lot of instances, right? Yeah. But every bitch, that's not the case because every bitch, like she said, a bitch will have options, right? And she'll see the fine ass nigga that she want, and then she pulls out her checklist of all the things that she wants him to have. Just because once you are fine, you're now on her radar. It's not just automatically, yeah, I'm just gonna bust it open for all. Now some, hell yeah. A lot, hell yeah. I agree with you. But all of them, not always the case. Once they have said nigga that they feel is fine, now they put out their checklist and be like, do he check this off, this off, this off, this
I
off,
know I
this off?
sure do.
You know what I'm saying? For most bitches, it's not just, oh, he fine, yeah, this is what we doing immediately. That's a lie. Some bitches is hiding the cock, and that's what they gonna do. But they see a nigga that they like, and then they go off their checklist.
On some real stuff, women, we do the same thing men do. I could look at a man and be like, yeah, I'll fuck that. But then, yeah, like you said, I gotta go down my little checklist. Are you meeting this requirement of what I want? But then again, sometimes it's like, shit, we females too. Sometimes we just want to fuck a nigga too. I don't want to be with you and all that type stuff.
And that's my point is this though, right?
But it happens.
But wait though, and that's my point though. If she has a guy where, I will fuck him and not require anything.
What you're basically about to say
then
is
I would never be the guy where I would have to give you something to fuck. I would never be that nigga.
What he's saying is men don't like to pay more for something that somebody else paid less than.
Okay.
Whether it's figurative, whether it's real money. If we feel like another man did less to fuck you, I don't want to do all that extra
I won't
shit.
do it.
Because he already got it for doing nothing. Why do I need to? That's like,
because
nigga,
we're not her type.
It's a Grammy Award, right? And we in the runnings, but this nigga didn't. His shit was like 8 balls.
Nothing
he
at
didn't
all.
have to do nothing for real, and he got the Grammy. But now the Grammy requirements is a hook, a bridge, 16 bars.
Stop for a bit. All right. It looks like what I had went away. So let me try to see if I can get that back. What you got? There we go. We'll get back to it. Big baby now. But how y'all doing? There we go. All right, join in. Y'all give me a second to get all this shit. All right. This is not what we want. Oh, gotta get back. Put it back. And what I was discussing was Big Baby. Oh, yeah. All right. So, we gonna stop this live and we will come back. So, I like to thank y'all for